What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But we're going to talk about KYC. We're going to talk about the purpose of it and if we really need KYC. Because I have a theory that KYC isn't needed for certain people that are positioned in a certain way. And I'm going to show you exactly what this decode showed me. Because what I decided to decode was chosen doesn't need KYC. I wanted to see what the universe, I wanted to see what the Most High wanted to say about this term, because we know Alcor doesn't have KYC, and I found the right rhythm. He untied and unbound information cloning, turn off the lights, don't stop believing, and a gift from the Creator. So one thing I want you to see is information cloning. There's the cloning word. We also see New Orleans Saints coming from Sirius. I talk about this all the time on my live. Sirius B star system. Get your cards now. Army XRPA falling into you. You are blessed and rest and revitalize. You see, the Most High is telling us to rest and revitalize because we've done what we needed to do. The rest is in the hands of the Most High. Also, it won't be long now. Immuno-assistive, right? Assistive sounds like assistance of immunity. Also, God above the all of the all. It will be glorious. They clone Tyrone and quantum system. Now, they cloned Tyrone. We saw clone twice in this video. So I knew immediately to find out what is Tyrone. We know there's a movie called They Cloned Tyrone. But what is it really saying? They cloned Tyrone. Well, basically it's saying they cloned crypto. They cloned crypto, fam. Because we see on Alcor, there is a replica or a clone of many coins in existence that are now on Alcor. They cloned Tyrone. They cloned crypto. Also, we saw get your cards now. Get your cards now. Now it's about to get juicy. Because I decided to decode your cards now. Get your cards now. And your cards now led me to I have Divine Awakening, K. Jackpot winner, Secured in Heavens, KJC. A decode 100 million will DIE in USA. That is crazy. And also exactly who I am, K. God. Right? Get your cards now. Remember that term, get your cards. I'm going to show you something. You also see when you were chosen, exit the matrix, meaning of numbers and precious metals. Get your precious metals, right? And get your meaning of numbers, meaning interacting with Gematria, understanding numbers and the power of numbers. But it says also get your precious metals. So I knew to find out about precious. And the first thing I noticed is 636. And 636 in Gematria is Alcor channel. Alcor channel. We saw cloning. Now we see the number of Alcor channel, which led to this October product, next gen, fist bump, protected, and buy XRP. Now I want you to pay close attention to protected, because you have 407 also. Flip that 7 and 0 around, you get 470, which is protons. But protected, remember that term, because I'm going to show you something else also. And also we found, yes, it is. You see network and migration. So could this whole time the migration is to Alcor? Could it still be the migration or the fork to metal blockchain? Or is that a false flag and the real migration is to Alcor? Which then made me think about silver. For some reason, because I saw precious metals and silver just came to my spirit. So I said, let me put silver in Gematria and see what I find. And I found credit card, Illuminati family, and pack your bags. Well, didn't earlier in this video it said get your cards now? And we found out just now that silver is credit card, precious metals, credit card, silver. I think it's talking about silver, fam. And also your name here, right? We saw the term your name here, okay? Your name here. And that gave us 672. We already know what 672 is, but for those of you who don't know, 672 is silver hand and the Fed now CBDC. So we see silver hand and the Fed now CBDC. Do you see it? Are you starting to connect the dots like I am? Because I then decided to decode bank, right? Bank. I don't know why, it just came to me. Something told me decode bank. And that's what I did. And when I decoded bank, it led me to hand, CO and legal. Hand, CO and legal. Right? Do you see it? Do you see it, fam? We just saw silver hand. Hand is a bank. It's a company. It's legal. Okay? I still have more to show you, because I then put Fed now CBDC is into Gematria. It gave me 642. But we know these three numbers can be flipped around to 294, which is Alcor. And that term led me to future money. And we also know 642 is XPR. No, it's pro XPR. 642 is pro XPR in Gematria. Then something told me decode Alcor is a, right? Like Alcor is a blank, right? And you know how we do it. We let the universe finish off the term. So Alcor is a, I saw 468. That's a number we see a lot. But the first thing came up is Marshall. Oilers, right? And the crazy thing about Oilers is that it wouldn't have gotten my attention except for the fact that that is my job title. I am an oiler on the river. Also access code, blockchain, and green hat. So let's talk about safe, because my spirit told me decode safe. And we know safe and protected. We saw protected earlier, right? Safe and protected have the same meaning. So when I decoded safe, it gave me Ned Bank and in hand. In hand. We saw silver hand, right? I decoded bank. We saw what that led to. And it says Ned Bank and in hand, right? And we also saw green hat. And I said, let's find out what hat means. And when I decoded hat, it's basically saying green clear, 234. What's 234? What is 234? Iraqi dinar and loan. Green banking. Green Milo, 294, Alcor. Green model, 294, Alcor. You see green, be safe. I just showed you what safe is, right? And then you see Adidas. What is the opposite of Nike? when it comes to competition? Adidas, right? When I grew up, if we couldn't get Nike, we would get Adidas. I think this is saying something, fam. I think Alcor doesn't have KYC for a reason. And I think that is the very system that may come out of nowhere and take total control. That's why we see the things taking place on Alcor. That's why you see coins on Alcor you see nowhere else, fam. But in the comment section, tell me what you think. So hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. Also, come over, join the Patreon. Have a blessed day, fam. Starship out.